Every little master, every little miss, there behind the greenhouse, having a lovely yoo-hoo, nanny. Titties.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dungeons and the Dragons. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much, everybody so far who said hi and all the other things. Oh, who we got? Who we got? Who we got? We got Jade with some worms, Gwen with a horn, and Jade with a yoo-hoo nanny, Gwen with a watch streak. Hello, Garn with your cummies, Nemit tapping, Sabin, have a lovely look. Thank you, thank you. Shark Dog, hello, hello. I hope you're doing good, having a nice jam. We are going to be doing episode 3. I will pop back into the channel with everybody in uno momente. Just a reminder that all the alerts and everything like that are muted so they don't disrupt the stream. Like, don't disrupt the flow of stuff. If you do want to do subs or anything or show kindness or all those other things, I'll acknowledge them at the end of the stream. I appreciate all your support and I love you very much, and I apologize that I won't interact with chat in the same way that I normally do on streams, but this is D&D, so you're here to watch a story, I guess, is what I'm going to say. Oh, I do have the command for it as well. If somebody comes into chat and is like, oh, why aren't they acknowledging? There is an exclamation mark D&D, so if you want that. We don't have an M at the moment, but M should still, in theory, be joining. So we will go and we'll introduce everybody. We isn't feeling too well today, so life is currently charging up batteries, is what we're going to do. I think that's everything. So I will nip back over, and they can all swear as much as they want, because that's what they normally do. And then we will get into some D&D for episode 3. I can't believe we're on episode 3. That's wild. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, are we on episode 3 or is episode 4? I may have numbered this wrong. I'll find out. No, I think it is episode 3. Anyway, let's pop over. Big hug. Uh, do, 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 do. You're now live on the internet, and I arrived
Fantastic.
You are so lucky. I assume that you were talking about helicoptering in the way that I think you were, and I had thankfully forgotten to unmute the Discord chat before I joined the channel, so it didn't actually pick it up.
Oh
no!
that's so good.
But I only arrived for the helicoptering. I have no context.
I'm glad you only arrived for the helicoptering.
Okay, I'm gonna say one thing to give you a hint of what we were talking about. Baldur's Gate mods.
Okay. Was it the my favorite slider mod?
Oh, the tiny penis mod.
Oh no, not that one.
Oh,
There's a genital
dear.
slider mod.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tiny
Yeah.
penis mod.
Oh, okay. I guess
Like
yeah.
when we were browsing it, like I just saw a million different ones. There was like better floppy penis physics,
Amazing.
and it was one for every different race.
Nice.
And I'm like, okay, I don't want this, but okay, it's there.
Well, no, see, you don't want it, but you do need it. It will be in patch 7 of...
It is actually the most important mod of them all. True.
Yeah. It's the most important one. Okay, everybody. So we do not have an M just yet, but M will hopefully join shortly. Because I have OBS on, and by the way, everybody, if you hear M join the call, you can tell me because M probably won't say something. As in, you guys will all find out before I do.
Then we shall
having a
do.
cat
We shall do a greet.
Shall we do a big announcement when she arrives?
Yeah, we can get the little the fanfare out.
Or just a little one. Well, oh, she is online, so
Burp, burp.
Oh,
That's what you do. Well, maybe she'll
she's
join in a minute.
online.
I mean, do you think she's gonna join in the next minute? Because I'm about to say the summary, and
Let's
His
message
memory.
and annoy her.
okay, somebody
Yeah.
message her. I'll just wit her for a little bit, and then I'll do the summary. Because if she's gonna join in a minute, then there's no point me doing the intro just yet.
I'm just gonna send her every waiting emote that I have.
I don't. Oh yeah, no, I have a waiting emote, but it's on BTTV. Like a bunch
You got
of
it in
emotes.
Discord too, though.
Yeah. Because I can't remember. Somebody added a bunch to the Discord. Does
I
the
like how
summary tell?
Shadow's waiting emote's called Schwaiting.
Waiting. Yeah.
Well, Shark Dog, the tally of Life's door interactions will not increase today because Life won't be here.
Yes,
Or
poor
maybe-
Wheat is under the weather.
Maybe that's why Life isn't here.
Oh,
Under the door.
splinters.
We go to see the person and Life gets busy with the door.
Yeah. Splinters in the Night. That's the name of this episode.
Oh,
Fantastic. Night starting with an N or night starting with a K?
Why not both?
Nobody
does.
Oh!
There's
Wingers
Wheat.
is here to
Let's go
watch.
to it immediately.
Okay, so I don't think M is joining in the next minute, so I will start the summary, and then if M needs to be filled in, then we can do that as we go, okay? Because I want to get going.
Yep, understood.
So, last time, the party, i.e. you lot, explored the House of Grains. You uncovered many a wonderful painting, many a mystery. You explored in the basement. You explored down a mysterious hole, perhaps with future clues. Some cloth was found. Some books were located. I believe a letter was also uncovered. And a lot of very, very good art that I don't think any of you appreciated anywhere near enough. But I did. I did a lot.
Won't argue with that point.
So we are going to start with the party is leaving the House of Grains after completing their studies. It is now very early evening. It's like a little bit past tea time, or dinner time, or supper time, depending on which version of the English word you want to use. Or if you use them differently, then I can't help you because it's 6 o'clock in the evening.
No, it's 8:30 almost.
What? It's not. Oh, I see. I see what you did there, Gwen. And as we see 4 people so far step out of the building, and potentially they are joined by another. Life has done what Life likes to do and run away from the party, to charge batteries and have a moonlight dinner with a door.
Did Life run away with the book that we kind of wanted to show the person?
I'm gonna say that that's fine. You can have the book.
You have the book. Let's rip out
got
more
the book
pages.
back.
I think.
I
Hang on,
just
hang on, hang
needed
on.
Wheat to not be here.
No. I think that it would be. I mean, Wheat can correct me, but I think that Wheat would have been giving it to the most dad-like member of the party, most responsible player character. So, Nemit, you have the book.
I am not surprised.
Let me steal the book from them.
Life looked at everybody in the party and went, "Yeah, no, I'm just giving it to you." Unless Wheat is not going to give you the book, which we can also say.
It's just, it's ever. Then so we're going to show to the person.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't see a reason why you gave it away. Ah, right. Okay. Well, for plot reasons, Life will be with us until we get to the tower, but in standby mode.
Clutching onto the book as
He's on,
like tight as possible.
Yeah.
he's on autopilot.
Okay. So, our party leaves House Grains. You walk onto the street. It's now reasonably gloomy. The snow is gently starting to fall again. It's very beautiful. There's little street lamps everywhere. I would like everybody. You'll just type out your actions. Oh, okay, fair enough, Life. Would you like to make a perception check, everybody, as you
Give
leave?
me a second. I need to do something.
You need to do something.
Ooh, good roll.
Yeah, I need to pop out chat so I have it.
Chat popping. Pop off.
Yeah.
Pop off.
My favorite
Okay.
Russian general.
Ah,
Pop off.
Perception.
It's perception. We have 3. Wow, you guys are actually like that. Just genuinely is impressive considering all of your rolls up to this point in the campaign.
That's the
I
thing.
mean,
We got so
I
many.
wasn't
bad
gonna
rolls
say
that
anything because I don't want to tempt fate.
Probability.
Law of
So-
averages means we gotta get a good roll sometime. This is that time.
Well, that is true. So everybody, you all in the gloom can see that across the street. So for clarity, you're up here. You're over here. Across the street on one of these rooftops, like in this sort of group of buildings over here, so probably about 100, 200 feet away from you, on one of the rooftops, you can see a figure. And when you all look up and see them, they're like shadowy. Even with a 21, you can see they're wearing a hood and cloak. They're wearing clothes to disguise their appearance. And it's like, the color would be a very, 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 very dark green. So very good for blending into things. And as soon as you sort of all look up and you see them, they dash behind the roof.
Very good at blending in against against the sky.
What, in green?
In green, yeah.
Well, it's very, very dark green. Okay, with a 21, because 2 of you got 21, I'll say that you can tell that the green is probably very good at blending in when you're not in a city. If you're in any other environment, very dark green is very good to blend in.
It's like yes, on a blue roof.
Well, they're like blue slate, so it is mostly black, but it's blue so that it looks pretty on the map. It's proper Welsh slate as well. They imported it from a different universe.
So it's grey then.
Oh.
Well, there's bluey ones.
Yeah, no, but I mean like it's blue grey, not blue black.
Oh, okay. It's blue gray. Sorry, chat. I apologize. It's blue gray, not blue black.
And I mean, if there's snow on the roofs, then it's very much gonna stand out.
Yes. Well, the snow is like is getting heavier because it's getting into night.
Just some random person all in dark clothing on the snowy roof, like looking like hiding.
Yes. Yes,
How
Jay?
is the street? How quiet is the street? Basically, like you said, it's early evening, so the streets should mostly be. People should mostly be at home.
So it's only 6 in the evening. So
Okay.
where you are in town, you are in the more residential part of town.
Okay.
So there are people about, but it's not like people hang out here because people come here to go home. So you can see
fair
that
enough.
most of the buildings around you have their lights on.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna say to the others, but like what can make it sit in a quiet enough voice that it just looks like casual conversation with them. It was like, so you all saw that, right?
Yep.
Do we want to confront or let them follow for now?
Clearly, they'll come to us.
Okay. Just keep an eye out for them.
Mm,
And then we'll return to the place, I guess.
Do
I
you
was
want to
debating
go?
whether.
Oh, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was debating whether to use thaumaturgy and just yell "Hi!"
All the snow on all the roofs falls off around you and just buries you.
and only one of us is happy.
True. Okay. Do you want to return back to the Ermin Tower the way that you came, or would you like to take a different route?
the way that we came so we don't get lost.
So okay, so you want to go down via the canal.
Yeah, and I guess we're assuming that it's still open enough, like that person will still be there and not have turned in for the day.
Okay, so you head down the stairs. Are you making active perception checks as you go, or do you
I'll
just
do
want to
it.
rely on
Yeah,
passive?
but I'll be doing um active perception checks.
Okay, so basically there's going to be sort of 2-3 stages as you're going through the streets where there's like you like turn a corner kind of thing. So everyone who is doing lookout to try and see if they can spot if this person is following them, you are welcome to do your first perception check when you get to the turn at the bottom
There
of
you
the.
go.
So you're here currently. I guess I
I
could
wanna
draw
do
I
it.
didn't
it
wait
as
for you
well.
to finish talking. You said you were free to do. Then I clicked it.
Oh yeah. So you're going like.
Okay, perception check. Perception check.
And then like this.
Shit.
Like this. There we go.
Shit.
Yes, like that. Is what you will be doing. With a 15, okay, so with a 15, you can see that the figure has indeed been tracking you, and you can see that they are down on the roofs down here.
Okay.
Ah.
And actually, with a 15, you'd be able to see that there's now 2 figures.
Okay, I'm gonna just actually say there's more than one.
Are they together?
I don't know. Wait, do I know? Do they
Yeah,
near each
they're
other or they're
standing
two different
together. You
spots?
don't know what their personal feelings for each
Okay.
other are.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
you're not being. Are they
no, I'm
standing
rolling an
together?
insight check
Yeah.
to see if I can judge from here.
Okay, yeah, make an insight check with disadvantage. Can you tell the
Oh, wait,
nature of their
okay.
relationship?
So it's disadvantage. Okay, well it's a 16 because the second was a natural 20.
Okay, they're not holding hands, but that doesn't mean they're
Okay.
not in a relationship.
Okay. So they're standing next to each other, so they're in a group. But I don't know. I think from the judge of it, I feel like there's some underlying feelings for each other there, but they haven't really like been open about it. It's just some sort of tension that's they've not. They're both kind of silently aware of that they both have feelings, but they just never said it out loud. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a loose partnership then.
Oh my god, I'm just a sucker for for romance.
We know.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen the books you've been reading. It's fine.
Hey, that's private.
Eh.
Okay, so do you
How
oh,
how
okay.
tall are these buildings? Just before we.
The buildings are quite tall, so most of the buildings around here are 2 tall stories plus they have very pointy roofs, so they're like Scandinavian roofs. So they're
Mm.
very steep for snow reasons. But
Mm.
there's a bunch of towers around here. There is a bunch of like some of these buildings go up to like 6-7 floors, like some of the larger ones you can see. But generally, the minimum height of these buildings is 2 stories plus a very pointy roof, basically.
And how tall would that be? Like, how high up would that be?
At least to the top of the buildings, I would say at least 30 plus feet.
So it is possible for me to gust one of them if I catch them at just the right moment.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all I need to know.
If they're on a lower building, then yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll just say, like, if anyone notices one lower down, let me know, and I'll try and get them down using gust.
Okay. So you carry on your way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just constantly keep an eye out.
Yep. So you carry on down along the canal. You notice passively that as you're going along the canal is generally a much like more busy place. When you came through here early in the day, you saw lots of people around chatting, going from A to B, or just hanging out, and you'd obviously see like a couple people smooching or whatever because it's romantic. It's like Venice, only it's not remotely as pretty as that. Well, no, it is. It's all right. It's like discount Venice. If you can't go to Venice, this'll do. Is how you should think of this canal. But anyway, I digress. But you notice as you're walking along here that there's a lot less people around. There's only like one or two, and they kind of seem to be hurried into things. And when you get to the corner here, you notice that like you see like people shuttering windows and like a couple people like sprinting into a door, and then the door shuts.
Oh.
We should be on our guard here.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel right.
Can we have a look around again? See if
You can have a look
anyone's
around again, yeah.
perception.
Yes, perception. Unless you want to determine the nature of anyone's
Oh,
relationship.
I didn't do good with that one.
Oh, fuck. Oh, terrible.
Okay.
Oh no!
So with a 12, you don't see anything anymore, really, Roz. But you do hear running footsteps on the other side of the canal. So in these buildings, or like in these streets, it's all cobblestones. So you're used to the sound of people's like shoes on cobble.
In the city? Oh, wouldn't think of it.
There's people running.
Right. Right, well, doesn't seem like any immediate danger.
Is there anyone like close enough to us, like nearby, that we could like stop and say, "Hello, sorry, why is everyone running?"
There's currently nobody in the streets around you. Like the last people that were
Okay.
there, they ran inside like one of the buildings and the door shut behind them.
Okay.
And where you are standing as well, by the way, you can see along this road. So you see a sign for this, and it's a robust looking goat. You walked past here before, but this is it's an inn, and you can see that there's like a wall around it, so there's stables and things like that that you are next to. And there's lights on inside, and you can hear noise from inside the tavern, but there's nobody in the street out here.
Should we wait to talk to her in the morning? I'm getting a little nervous. I'm gesturing towards the inn.
It would be safer for us to be around other people if somebody is following us.
See, I
Either that or we get to...
I feel like this
Either that
is
or we
more...
speed up. We either speed up or we go in here.
Well, if someone is following us, there's 4 of us. There's one of
Well,
them.
there's at least 2
5
of
of us.
them. There's technically 6 of us.
There's 6 of us.
There's 6 of us. It's just 2 of them have been real quiet for some reason.
There's between 4 and 6 of you, and it's like Schrodinger's M. M's only there once you observe her.
Mm-hmm. And we have the book defender.
We have the walk-in safety deposit box.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like stopping now only gives whoever this is after us more opportunity to get in our way.
Okay.
So let's keep going then.
Yep. All right. Let's keep going, but brisk in our pace.
Mm-hmm. Maybe carry Winnie.
Pick me up like a football and just start running.
You just yeet Winnie over the finish line.
Through the window.
Touchdown! Okay, so you carry on your merry way, or not so merry way. The snow now is getting reasonably heavy. It's muffling sounds and stuff, so the sounds of the city of like are getting sort of softened and softened by the heavier snow. When you get to here, so just before you like enter the central market, I would like who is the most likely to be at the back of the group?
I'm being carried, so,
Yeah, so not Winnie.
I am still
Um,
trying to keep an eye out. But yeah, I'm not. I'm. It would have been me if it's if I wasn't being carried.
Or I can just pick randomly. It's fine for me.
let's say I'm at the back.
Okay. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
What would I do to that?
You
How do
just
you-
you just
on the
click on
left?
your dex saving throw.
So,
Yeah.
there's Dex at the top, and then on the left, just under it, it's saving throws, and you can click Dex there. Ooh,
That's
nice.
a good.
Okay. With a 19, easy peasy. So you hear it whistling, mostly because everything is so quiet around you now. You hear whistling from the one of the roofs from over here. The whistle of a bolt as it like flies past your ear and clanks into the stone wall opposite you, and then falls to the ground.
Oh, good. Like I shout, they're shooting at us.
I'm gonna say, like, let's get behind. Wait, how far are we from like the open market?
So you're like you're probably 50 to 100 feet from the actual market. You're sort of here when this happens.
Bolt it to the market.
Haha, very funny.
Aha, bolt.
No.
Yes, mate. Like, if we get there, we can cover behind this building here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So you dash behind, you dash into the marketplace. When you're in the marketplace, nothing further happens in your little dash. You can see that there are a few people around the marketplace. The snow seems to be sort of making people not want to be out. And you can see that the shops, their lights are still on. You can still see people inside them, and a couple people going in and out. It's not as busy as it was earlier, but most of the market stalls that people can just set up whenever, most of those have been put away at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not
Okay.
very busy, but there are people here.
Okay. Just taking the. I mean, I say this like I have any control. I'm getting carried, but in my head we like dash behind this. If they shot us from up this way, then yeah, we just got to this side of the building and like took cover for a sec, and was like, okay, what's the plan?
I gather some water. I shape water to gather some snow. Just
Okay.
hold it above us for a bit.
It's already snowing.
No, it's because like I have a plan. But
Okay.
So you're gathering water.
Yeah.
To make snow.
In the snow to make snow in the snow, yeah. But it'll be Gwen's snow. It'll be different snow.
Mhm. I'm just gathering basically just the snow and just holding it near us.
Roz.
Oh no, a cunning plan.
And Xander and Winnie, what are you doing? I assume that you've put Winnie down, by the way, now that you're in safety.
Yeah.
I assume you're not, like, hunched over, Roz, like, clutching Winnie still in your, like, hiding position.
Right.
Roz doesn't know me that well enough to like be that protective of me yet.
Just, like, carrying you like a flippin' sleeping bag.
If with shape water, could I keep holding like because I can turn it into ice? Would I still be able to have it as ice while running, so we have a shield of ice behind us?
Like, in the air?
Yeah, behind us.
What I will do is I will let you do that, and it will just give you cover, though, because it's not actually like a wall of ice. It's just like a little tiny bit of protection. So I will let you have cover. from that.
Just something that can take a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah, it's
to
smart.
protect us if we need it. Like I say, I can make a wall of ice if we want to run. I can have that, and it'll just keep us safe for a bit.
Sure.
Does anyone
Any
want to
other
make
plan?
Does anyone make any perception checks here whilst you're formulating your plans? By the way?
Yes, I'm definitely like keeping an eye out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm just
Also,
concentrating.
when it comes to things like perception or like insight and things like that, I will like tell you when you can. But if you want to do any of that kind of thing, you can always just ask if you want to do a perception.
Okay.
And the same for insight, by the way. Insight, people will forget all the time. I know because everyone forgets insight, but like perception and insight is the same thing. With a 17, Winnie, you can see that there is, what would it be? There is 4 figures, and again, they're dressed in cloaks, these dark green cloaks, and they're walking here from this alley downwards across the corner of the marketplace.
How far would we say the distance from here to here is?
They are easily like 200 feet plus from you.
Okay. I'm gonna point that direction and say, there they are. They're trying to cut us off again if we keep going down that river path.
Well, the longer we wait, the faster they'll get there.
Should we chase them and follow where
Chase
they are? I mean, they're expecting us to keep going down the river. What if we rush to where they are?
I mean, we can. Yeah, let's do it.
Two of us can
Yeah,
go
this
down
whole
the
thing
river.
stinks of us being lured into a trap.
Hey,
so,
hey, Life, can you keep walking down the river?
oh,
Yeah.
Life salutes.
Oh wait, but
Just-
keep that book hidden.
Just so I don't have to do a wheat impression.
Yes.
oh no.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, life will continue down the river. Down. The
What
river.
do you need me to say?
Oh my god. Life, okay, you just need to say
Wait,
you're going down the
don't
river.
think.
Oh, down the canal, sorry.
I see.
Walking down the canal.
I'm going back onto the water. I like it there. I need time away from you with my
Wait,
book.
are you
And I'm
waterproof
definitely
with that
taking
book?
my book. I
Can you
will
keep
put the book.
waterproof.
The book is going inside me,
Oh,
and it
no.
Okay.
can remain there.
Sure. Whatever.
It's not sexual.
This time.
Yes.
It's not a
yet.
door.
Yes.
He's gonna put the book inside him in a non-sexual way.
Yes. I have storage.
Hmm.
Wink.
Okay, thank you, Wheat. I hope you feel better.
Oh.
Okay, so we've gone into the canal with the book and started walking down the river or the canal.
Yep.
Right.
So Wheat is in the canal.
I
Before that
ready-
happened, though,
Ooh,
I'm gonna hide it with some ice so they don't see what we're doing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Obscure them so it's harder for them to see.
Yeah. Yeah, so they don't know that he's gone in. So they just don't know what we're doing.
try to find
Really,
the fact
it's
that a big
hiding the fact
automata
that-
baton has walked into the water.
Yeah.
Okay, I can actually do a thing for that. Oh, those weren't good rolls. Oh no, never mind. They were good rolls. Okay.
Oh
So
Jesus!
you gave
It's a
advantage.
17.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I was doing stealth for Wheat.
oh.
Life did not roll a 27 on stealth. It's okay.
No. I was rolling with an advantage because you were giving
Yeah.
snow cover.
I see.
Okay. So yeah, once life is clearly in the water and stuff, I guess we're rushing over to the path they went to see if we can catch them.
Do we all want to go?
I mean, I think it's better than to split up.
We've split up enough at this point, I think. And honestly, if these people are going to spring a trap on us, let's get it over with.
Let's go.
We charge that way.
Okay. So you
Keeping
head
an
down.
eye out once we get around the corner, obviously, like keeping an eye out, see if I can see where they are or where they might have gone in or out.
Okay, so you get to the corner. Make me some perception checks, everybody, once you're at the corner to see if you can see where they are.
Perception. Disgrace.
That's better.
21. I've got nothing but 17s and 21s. Apparently.
13.
That's great.
So you can see that this street here going away from you, this sort of not a main street really at all. Well, I mean, like it's more like this. The main streets, for clarity, like this is like a secondary street. It's not sort of the main thoroughfare. That's the one that goes down by the cathedral. This one is sort of your second tier street. It's not an alley, but it's also not everybody's going this way. When you go, like you're looking around, you can see that there is on the roof, on this roof here, you can see that there is 2 figures. On this roof here, you can see that there is 2 figures. And on this roof here, you can see that there is 2 figures.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. That's more people because I saw people run this way. So maybe we don't have the numbers advantage.
Oh wait, you got an over 21 too as well. Okay, yeah. So you can also see that around the spires on the top of the cathedral, you can also see that there is at least another 3 figures, and all of these people are looking in your direction.
It's like, maybe we can't handle that.
Let's go back.
Tavern?
Are we going back or are we going kind of carry on?
We're not carrying on into that.
Not into that. No, I mean,
Well, then what the hell did you mean?
Are we going to make it to the tower of the tavern?
The tavern is like right here. The tower the tower is all the way down here.
Yeah, but which one are we going for?
The tavern is much closer. Let's run there. Life will be fine.
Life will find a way.
Life always finds a way.
Life just ends at a power. Just walks out the
Yeah. Just start
Right.
making life do like current checks to see if they're getting washed out.
No, let's.
So
I'm
you
gonna.
tavern?
It's probably the safest place. We'll stay up drinking, I guess.
Okay. So
As we rush in that way, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make my voice really big and just scream real loud. Throw them off.
Yeah.
okay. Can
Oh
you?
God! You don't have to do that.
That was loud. Could you?
That's
But 3 times
highly
louder.
unnecessary.
Sorry.
Okay, Winnie. Could you do me a performance check with advantage because of thaumaturgy, please?
21.
Okay. With a 21, you let out this big scream, and you can see coming from it'd be from this direction, like more towards the Bishop's Palace complex. You can see two of the guards of the city arriving.
Mm.
Like they're running
First
towards.
time in my life, I'm thankful to see cops.
Like they're running towards you from the that direction.
So wait, are they like running across this bridge?
Yes. So they're still like a few hundred feet away from you, but they are on their way.
But I guess should we
And
be
they're
like beeline to the guards?
Yeah, maybe we
They
should
can
go
tell.
down.
Yes.
Okay, we're running to the guards.
Yeah, run to the guards. As we're running, I'm just putting up like ice wall, then another ice wall, then another ice wall, then another ice wall behind us. Just,
Freaking guitaring up some ice walls.
like, just to be annoying.
You know that you only have 2 ice walls up at once, and then the other ones fall apart. I think. Yeah, you can only have 2
Yeah, it's fine. It's just like keep it up. Like,
effects active at once. I think.
Yeah. So you sprint towards them, and you reach these two guards. They're just over the bridge, and they.
Yep.
Oh, what is the problem?
There's a lot of like green hooded people like on the roofs. Like they shot at us.
They shot at you?
They
We're
shot
being
across
pursued
the boat.
and attacked by a group of people in green cloaks.
who think they're hiding among the snow on the roofs?
That
Very very well. Stay here. We will go and we will check. And they draw their
we'll stay as long as we feel safe. Otherwise, we'll be in the tavern over there.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's make our way towards the tower. There's going to be more guards over there.
Yeah, so you see the two guards. You're at the bridge. You see the two guards going around the corner to the alley that you were looking in.
Mm-hmm.
They are out of your line of sight.
They're dead now.
They're dead now.
Wow, did my scream just condemn 2 people to death? I'm gonna have trouble processing that later. To the tavern.
Fantastic. The thing that helps us process everything.
Drink.
Alcohol.
Precisely.
I still think we should get to the guards to the tower. There'll be more guards over there.
We just told the guards we'd be at the tavern.
Doesn't matter. But it'll be safer down south.
The tavern will be more crowded. I don't think they're gonna try anything in a big crowded room.
Yeah, but I still think we'll be safer down.
So in the time that we've ran over here, saw that we got outnumbered, ran back here and screamed. How far has Life walked down the canal from here? Could we see any hints of him in the
you
water?
can't
Because we
see
know
any
that
hints.
he's in there.
The canal is deep enough.
Okay.
You can't see Life. Also, I would like all of you to do a. You can do a history check, or if not, you can just do straight up intelligence.
History, because it's the same roll. So whoop. No, it was almost a 19.
Amazing. Okay, so Xander and Aira, you've been paying attention. Roz and Winnie are back on form. Um,
I'm just
Thank
too
you.
freaked out about the fact that I might have killed those 2 guards.
so now that you're having this conversation about where you want to go, and then and after seeing the 2 guards kind of disappear around the corner, and you're all like, oh well, they're dead now. A thought comes into your mind, not like some psychic premonition. It's more just like you think of this. The green cloaks that you saw the people wearing on the roof is just like the green cloaks that the Verdera Sentinels, so the guards outside Adrissia wear. The ones inside, like they wear the green and black with like the white trim and the pale feathers. They have the very elaborate uniforms, but their uniforms are like a variety of colors. So the ones that you just sent around the corner, but the other people in the hoods, they look like Verderas, which are sort of the people who guard in around the woods and stuff like that. And they wear very dark green cloaks.
Will there be any of them in down here?
No. So the 2 types of guards, and this is like when you came through the gates, you saw this. There's the Yeoman Sentinels and then the Verdera Sentinels. The Yeoman Sentinels are inside the city, and that's the guards, the normal ones, the Yeoman, and the Verderas are the ones outside, and the Verderas don't come inside the city. Certainly not in their uniforms.
Guards.
These are bad guards.
You haven't got to see them very close. This is just that their green cloaks look very similar.
Okay, well, we can work at figuring out who they are when they're not killing us or trying to kill us.
Maybe there's like if they are the other guard, if they are the guard from the outside, maybe it is worth going to the other guards because there's a guard war.
That's insane.
Well, the fact that we're being chased around by people who may be guards is insane.
The fact that we're sitting here talking about this is insane. Let's go somewhere.
Let's go down to the other guards.
By the way,
there.
we never mentioned how many of them there were. We just sent 2 guards there. There were only 2 of them. There was like 12 of them shooting at us.
And
Let's go.
In perfect timing, by the way, Jade, when Winnie says that, you hear from around that corner, you hear 2 muffled cries.
Oh no.
Wait, let's discuss this later. Let's get somewhere now.
Let's go.
Time to leave.
Tavern. Oh wait, what's this? Do we know what this is? Is this like the guard barracks or something?
That's just a building. It doesn't have any signs on the outside of it.
I say tavern.
Okay.
Fine, let's go.
Just
Okay, let's
they're not shooting down at us. That's the big thing.
But the thing is, it's going to be safer for us to go thinking because we don't have to go across the huge. Doesn't matter. Let's just go.
They're not going to shoot us from that distance across a big open thing. Let's just run.
Fine.
So you run up to the tavern. The door to the tavern is shut, but you are there outside the door.
While we're running towards it, I use Thaumaturgy to slam it open. To fly it open.
Okay. It opens.
If it's unlocked, it opens.
On the inside, you see the door slamming open startles the stable hand, who is tending to a bunch of elk and a bunch of deer and stuff like that. He's like,
Oh shit!
oh, and sort of falls over.
Can we
Oh,
just
boy.
rush in the door, like close it, and like, sorry to disturb you.
They're
I guess
like
this.
not very old. They're like maybe sort of 15, 16. And they're like, what the gods was that?
Sorry, there's people chasing us. Is there a way to the tavern part of section without going outside?
Oh yeah, he points to this building here.
Is there
Yeah,
a
this is
way
like
there
this is
without
like a
going
little
back
square.
out?
Hmm.
Okay, so we can just walk through this open.
Yeah.
this
So
green-
basically, this is
Okay,
a
so
stable
same,
yard.
yeah.
There's a little wall marking out the various buildings of the tavern, and then they gesture to the actual main tavern. But this is like the stable yard, so that there's a space for people to get off coaches and stuff like that.
Okay, let's head in there. Sorry to disturb you.
The like the young stable hand is just like shaking their head, and then goes back to like brushing the elk or whatever they were doing.
Head towards this door, I guess, for the yard.
Yeah.
May-
So you can see that the sign is repeated on this building, the sturdy goat. And you can hear that there is like raucous laughter coming from inside, and there's like singing and stuff like that.
Yeah, just in there. I'll just have a big look around to see if. I assume they're not climbing these walls, at least instantly. But
Yeah, and with passive perception, you're looking around, you don't see anything untoward.
okay. I'm just Winnie's just freaking out a bit. It's like, I just killed those guards.
Let's go in, come on.
We just sent them to their death.
Just a
Look,
gentle
just don't
pat on
think
the
about it,
shoulder.
just go
You
in.
didn't do the stabbing. You didn't do the killing. They were just doing their jobs.
For the last time.
Emphasis on were.
Emphasis on past tense. Well, no, hang on. You don't know. Maybe those guards killed two of the other people. You don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they were chloroformed.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Loudly
With
chloroform.
with loud grunts. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, with the muffling, muffled.
I think the muffled because of the snow, but it's
Okay, so you go into this
That's
building.
not for me or you to
The
decide.
building.
You can see that inside the tavern, it's the usual tavern setup. There is a dozen tables set up. Almost all of them are filled. There's maybe like two empty. There is a group of people gathered around this very large, roaring fireplace. There is like a harpist playing some music, and then like there's a singer who also has like a little duting flute sort of thing, and they're singing a bawdy tavern song about, probably they use the word buxom at least twice in this song. And everybody's
As you
having
do.
a great time over by the fireplace. There's like easily a dozen people by the fireplace. You can see that there's at least 3 servers like running around giving people their drinks and food. And then there is a very they look like they're like a very tall dwarf. And she has really very elaborate sideburns, and then a little like a goatee, but it's like a braided beard goatee all the way down to like her waist kind of thing. A very, very long braided goatee. And she sees you enter. Hello!
Oh God.
I'm a little bit freaked out, so I'll probably just like look at everyone else a bit quiet.
It's like
Just a polite nod and a wave. Good evening.
4 to 5 handsome strangers. I'm not gonna specify how many people here. Are you looking for just a drink, some food, or you need a bed for the night?
All free.
Well, we better get you some keys then. You want separate rooms or one room? Or any combination between their two. We have at least 5 empty bedrooms. I think that they finished in... We'll say 4, because we might need to clean up in 5.
I think it'd be safer if we're all together.
I don't want to be
I
alone.
believe so. I believe that's wise as well. Yes. Yes.
You got one
Just
room
one
that can save us
one for
all?
the lot.
There's... she'll say for 5 of you. The 5 of you, that'll be 2.5 gold, please, for the night. And breakfast is included.
I go,
Ooh.
Winnie pay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sure. Woody's just big anxiety session right now. Yeah. I get fumble through my coin pouch, whatever, and then finally get it.
Hello, Emma.
And
The prodigal M arrives!
Hello.
I see there's 5 of you who come into my lovely warm tavern out of the cold. Wow! I didn't see you there, cat girl. Very strange.
She was hiding.
What?
1
What?
hour later.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
It's
you
fine.
however you want to divide up the paying. She pulls out the logbook. She has like the thing so you can pay. She does say, "Can I get a name for the room, like as a party or whoever I'm putting the room
Winifred,
down?"
wait, back now for the sales packet.
What she said.
I'll just
Yeah.
put Winifred.
Just right. Thank
That'll
you.
do. But
Just very startled.
How much gold was it? I'll cover the whole thing for this one.
Two
Two
and
and
a
a
half gold
half.
tonight.
So that's like 2 at like 5 silver.
Yes, 2.5 silver. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're not using my amazing currency system. We're using the boring old D&D one.
Oh gosh, that's sorry. D&D Beyond is being dumb. I choose 2 for gold and 5 for silver. But you have even though the other currencies were blank, I have to go and put 0 in each of them for it to work.
amazing.
Okay.
And remove.
Wait, why is
What?
it?
It's
Why is
not
it the
working
thing on
properly.
D&D Beyond gold, electrum, silver, copper?
It should be copper. It should be CP, SP, EP, because everyone's EP.
EP.
GP and PP.
That's why it's not working. It's because I'm trying to take 5 silver when I have 0 silver but 12 gold.
Oh, okay. You can break it up. She'll give change.
Okay, yeah, she'll get changed. I'll just remove.
Isn't it 2 gold and 1 electrum then?
Electrum is
yeah.
dumb. We don't talk about Electrum.
Okay, well, Electrum exists in this world, and sometimes you'll be paid an Electrum, but yes, an Electrum is 5 silver.
Yeah, but it's like someone trying to pay with a $2 bill, at least in my country now. It's pretty old and pretty weird.
That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah, it's like someone here. It's like someone in Australia trying to pay with a $1 note when our $1 and $2 are coins here.
Yeah.
Yep, same.
So, you can break it into Electrum if you want, or you can break it into silver. It's very fine.
I break it to silver. We're good. It's all done.
Okay, so she puts down the name for Winifred. She hands you a key to the room, and she says, "It's just over the stable. The little lad out there, he'll tell you where to get to your room. It locks from the stable, but it's a comfortable room."
Let's stop for some drinks and in here first.
Aye, yes.
Yeah.
Drinks and
Absolutely.
meals in the evening are not included. Only breakfast.
Okay.
That's fine.
We get some food for everyone, and it's just something strong for me.
What's going on?
Do you have any
Okay.
cold meat?
I'll
Wow. Okay.
We have
Uh,
some cold.
I'll have
Old
that then,
meat.
please.
I said old meat.
Don't wanna warm up too much.
Are you okay?
I've been asking that same question.
If you want, so whatever food you want, it will be 2 silver for like the meal.
Oh, I just get some
Some old
Soup,
meat.
soup, soup, soup.
some cold meat.
Some old cold
soup,
meat.
Soup, soup.
That is actually true though. If you want to have cold meat, you can just have old meat that used to be hot.
Yeah.
True. Oh, Nimitska.
Cold meat. Or I can just get some hot meat and then cool it down.
Yes. So two silver for foods and beverages. I assume you all want to sit at the same table.
Yes. I'm speaking for everyone. Yes.
So you go to one of the empty tables. It's not directly by the fireplace. It's
Is it by the window?
well, I mean, you have an option of 2. There'd be one that's like more by the window, and one that is sort of more in the center of the room.
Should we keep a lookout at the window?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Take the window seat.
I'm gonna have to go down in a second. Like I don't the lady's
Okay.
almost here.
So you get a window seat. The servers will bring out your food and drinks as they get ready. So whatever you
Sit
want
as
to
far
order.
away from
Yeah,
the fire as I can.
Ava actually just got sushi from the bar. It's like no one even knew that was an option.
I don't think sushi from here would be a good idea.
Yeah, what's freshwater fish?
Well, I mean, it would be
I'm
fish. You could have
to
It's literally just a fish.
you could have
the
fish.
fish.
That the
A whole fish.
the problem factor in this particular part of the world would be the rice.
Okay.
I think
But
I'll
they
just stick
they
to
could wrap it in
some
wheat if you
cold
wanted.
meat. I think
Still
I'll stick with
flopping on the
some
plate.
cold meat and bread, please. That'll be great.
No, you don't want like
Just a ham sammy.
barley wrapped raw fish.
Yeah, I'll have some cold meat and bread. That's great. Maybe a bit of cheese if there's some cheese.
Is it
Yeah,
cold
there's
bread?
cheese. It's normal.
Actually, I'll be back in a bit. It's like right outside.
Okay,
so.
you go get that.
Also, I've got some cold water.
Yes, the
Specifically
bread.
cold.
Everything is cold. The bread is nice and hot because it's freshly baked.
She's not gonna like that.
No hot bread.
Oh no, it's hot bread.
Hot bread in
Hot
your
bread's in
area.
your area.
One brain cell.
that's their slogan at the tavern to get you to come in is hot bread in your area.
And yes, they have a nice soup gone. It's a nice
Soup.
it's a nice meaty stew with big chunks
Hell
of
yeah.
of turnip and carrot and that sort of stuff in it.
With warm bread.
With
Hell
warm
yeah.
bread, yeah. Oh, they put dumplings on the top of it too.
Oh,
Oh,
damn it, Hog. You're making us hungry.
Yeah, that's right. It's slow cooked all day as well.
Oh, for
This-
crying out loud.
Becoming that one anime where they blow people's clothes off with how good the food is.
It's so good it blew my chainmail off.
Yeah, so you're sitting by the window. Do you want to fill in what's going on?
I have.
We
Okay.
did in the
We did it in text.
chat.
In text, good job.
In text.
I'm gonna be eating just and drinking a bit, but I'm looking out that window and just seeing if there's any signs of green cloaks or suspicious movement.
Okay, you can make a perception check if you would like.
Whoop! I've got a 22.
22. With the 22, looking out the window right now, the only thing you can see is a coach has arrived, carrying some more people. Like they're getting off into the tavern. They look like they have traveled from quite far away. They got like very sort of worn traveling clothes. They don't look particularly rich. And you can see the stable hand is like unharnessing the deer and like taking them into the stables to take care of them and chatting with the coach driver. That's the only thing that you can see in the thing that's happened.
Okay. Oh yeah, Emma. Something we didn't say in text. We also just sent life down the canal like underwater just to just. I don't know why we did that exactly. Just say protect the
What?
book.
But the book.
The book's in like a waterproof compartment. I don't know, but we sent life down the canal.
Yeah,
I'm
life
like-
has secreted the book about his person in a non-sexual way.
Oh.
So I just okay. So life's gonna be fine, right? They won't find him in there.
We don't know where he
Sure.
is. I'm sure that he's got nothing to worry about.
He's a
Okay.
walking hunk of metal. What's the worst that can happen?
uh,
Let's
Look, I've already
not
said-
find an answer to that question.
I've already sent. I think I've already sent 2 people to their death today. I hope I haven't sent life as well.
Really racking up that kill count.
Yeah, actually, currently Winnie does have the highest kill count in this campaign.
Yeah.
Indirect.
We haven't had a single combat.
It's impressive. when
It's
you think about
impressive. It's
all
very
I
impressive.
did was scream for help because we were getting attacked.
To be fair, you didn't just scream for help. You screamed for help with thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Because I needed people to hear that we're in trouble.
Well, they came, they saw, you told them where the problem was, you gave them no information, they went around the corner, and then there was some muffled screams. It's just what happens.
No, we gave them some information, just not enough,
Green
apparently.
Cloaks, they should have known what that meant. They should have known that the uniform.
Well, anyone can buy a green cloak.
Yeah. They don't have a monopoly.
We don't know that.
Only those people have green cloaks. No one else wears green cloaks because green is not a fashionable color.
Wow.
not
No one
Green
would be
colour.
caught dead wearing green
What?
unless it was their uniform.
Shock.
Well, I think those 2 guards were caught dead wearing a little bit of green.
They weren't. The guards weren't wearing green. Oh wait, were they?
They were.
Yeah, the
They
guards
still
wear
had
green.
some green.
Yeah, the guards wear a
Right.
green and white uniform with like black accents and purple feathers. Like they just wear a much more elaborate one, but it's like
Yeah.
a similar green.
So I think they were caught dead wearing green.
Yeah, but
Actually.
they were in uniform. Like I said, it's a uniform, not their fashion statement.
Well, all of that. They also have like Sentinel issued special like guard pants, and they're all just like the same green, but they say on the butt it says "I love Adrissia," but it's like "I heart Adrissia."
Yeah,
But it's
maybe
the same color green.
maybe they have like guard fashion
Okay.
shows. You don't.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Is there a merch store where we can get T-shirts that say "I love Adrissia"?
Yeah, but you haven't gone to a clothes shop yet.
No, Hog. I mean, like we're gonna add it to a merch store for you and just have that as a shirt.
Oh, okay. And then we'll have the cannon or what the green is. Okay, so
the
what do you want
shirt.
to do?
No,
Has
I
to
need
be
to sell
green.
the pants that say it on the butt cheek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you make
Okay,
that
so-
canon now.
Let's review for a second. We went and searched that place. The person. What's his name again? It's been 2 weeks at least.
The person you're looking for or the place you're going
Yeah.
to?
That's the one looking for.
Okay, the person that you're looking for is called Thindagar, and the place you're going to is Kylumnog.
Oh yeah, Kyle Egnog.
Kylie
yep.
Minogue.
I'll ignore.
Probably
That's right.
Sweet
Okay,
old lady wizard who lives in a tower with a very cool walking chair, and everybody just refuses to call her name. Rude.
Look, just Carl Eggnog is easier to remember.
Baking
Anyway,
and crying.
so we were searching for him there, or wait, what
Okay, I'm
signs
back.
of where he could have gone. Hey, hang on. We were searching for signs of where he could have gone. We found that book in his office, one of the rooms there. Of his,
In a hidden compartment in his desk, yes.
it was. I sensed that uh, it has some magic to it that only lets people who like do something special read its proper contents. And life's not here, but life said that it's it it had like fiendish origins, like it sensed fiendish magic or something there. Like devilish magic. Uh, it screamed when someone would like tore a picture out of it or tore a page out and
Mm-hmm.
hurt us. Knocked
It
one of the
had
guards,
bad-
one of the people in there unconscious. Then
It,
hugged.
it had
Then
bad vibes.
yeah. Then well, we was able to heal it apparently with a. Like, sorry, life was able to heal it apparently. Then we found signs that he might have been taken underground into that grate with those shadow things were trying to attack me. The sewer
Mm,
down there, it
I'm
didn't
not
smell
sure
like a
we
sewer. It
found.
was clean.
I'm not sure we found signs of that specifically.
We found torn clothing there that looked like it could have been his.
That looked like it could have been there for weeks.
It was just like, correct me if I'm wrong. I remember it was like a piece. Seemed like it was like torn, a chunk of like torn fabric that looked like it could have been from someone, like ripped from someone's clothing as they were being walking or something.
The clothing that you
Uh,
found in the
yeah.
that was it was
Yeah,
a
the steward said that it was this part of it, part of Thundergar's. Like it looked like the pajamas that he wore.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
so
stripy, like that kind of material, like the stripy pajama material.
so he could have like that's my thinking. I'm thinking like in the night when he's been in his pajamas, he's been either taken or lured down there, or he's gone there himself because he seems to maybe have some dark dealings. Uh, then that grate just had shadow creatures down there. The sewer was clean for some reason, like did not smell bad at all. Um,
But
so unless there's some really good like public service work here making that clean, there's something suspicious about that to me. Uh, then as soon as we leave, we get followed and shot at by people in uniforms that you guys seem to think they're
well,
guards from outside the city.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Makes sense to me.
I thought all anyone said they saw was the cloaks.
We saw cloaks,
Yeah,
green
the
cloaks,
cloaks.
but then
Okay, yeah, no
you
one
guys,
said anything about them being in a uniform.
No,
sorry,
the cloaks
that's
was
me rephrasing. Yeah,
the cloaks were looked like the ones that the guards outside the city wear.
look, if everyone wears the exact same thing and they're all doing the same thing, I feel like that's a uniform.
That is fair.
If a group of people like set up a store, like a group of 5 people set up a store to sell a bunch of food or something, but they all decide everyone wears a red shirt, I feel like red shirt is a uniform. So
True. Everyone wearing jeans. It's a uniform.
Mm.
and just their activity just happened to be following us and shooting at us apparently.
But yes, I mean,
They seem
best
to
case
know where we
scenario,
were
it's a
going.
gang. Worst case scenario, it's an a more
I
organized
think
group.
I think it's likely that he's been up to shady dealings. So
Well,
to
yeah, I
have
think
guards on side as well.
we
would make
confirmed
sense.
that with the letter, right?
Exactly, yeah. So they'll also have guards under pay or bribe. Makes sense.
Could be.
It's just you said that if those people in the green cloaks are the guards we're thinking of, like they're not city guards. They're that wilderness guards. Like what are the names of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can call if you want to like differentiate them more easily. You can call them the
Sentinels.
yeoman. Well, they're all the sentinels, but the inside are
Oh.
yeoman and the outside are verderers. But you can
Outmen.
call like the yeoman is going to be easier to remember than verderer because verderer isn't a modern word.
They're
Red, it just means green.
Yeah. Well, it's a
the green
green.
guys.
It is literally a forest guard, is what verderer means. It's the
Oh,
people who used to
yeah.
Well,
watch
these shipments were being sent out to other places, right? So it makes sense that if you're going to bribe any guards, it would be the ones that might help escort such shipments, not the ones sitting in a city doing nothing.
This is really suspicious.
Hmm.
We can't do anything tonight. I don't want to go out in the night. I think we need to wait till morning. I chug the rest of my drink.
Yes. We'll wait till things are busy and then make our way to Kalimnog's tower. And report our findings, which is going to be hard without that book.
You'll be able to
Life
get the
will
book
find a
before then.
way.
Oh, good.
You'll be able to find life. Just like, yeah, the canal will start flooding tomorrow, and everyone's like, why is the canal flooding? This is so weird. And then they go and check the grate at the end of the canal, like before the waterfall, and life is just like wedged up against it, like blocking the flow of the water. Why is the town flooding? We're on the top of a hill. This doesn't make any sense.
Life stuck in a hole again.
Yeah. Help, I'm stuck in a hole again. So. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just suggesting that I think if we're all fed, and I think we should turn in. What time is it now?
I'd say that, like, I mean, you can decide how long you've been chatting for, but easily, like, a few hours have passed since you've been having your food and you've been chatting. So it's only, like, sort of getting to 9 o'clock at night. You can see that the bard, or the bards at the, by the fireplace, like, they're still going strong. Like, the words aren't as clear as they used to be, but they're definitely still going strong.
As long as they got the gusto.
Yeah, that buxom has increased in these songs now to at least 4 times a song. They're probably
That
even
guy
using
really
words.
likes boobs.
Yeah, they're probably using words like busty at this point, honestly.
Oh my.
Okay, I say I'm gonna go to bed. We'll head towards and say hey,
Right.
well, I'll
Well-
better go to find the room. Head towards that stable person that she said can lead us to the room.
Yeah. You head out into
Okay.
the courtyard, and the stable hand will point you to the door that your room is for.
And
I open it.
and
Do we
I'm
see any sign of them being around?
We'll do the percentage. So, Nema, what you?
and I'm thinking that anyone going off alone is a bad idea. So I will turn in as well.
Okay. So you both go towards the room. Inside there is 4 beds, so somebody's gonna have to share or sleep on the floor. It's comfortable. It's not posh. It's not like 4-poster beds, but the beds look like they've got nice, thick, warm blankets on them. There is a fireplace that's not currently lit, so the room is quite cold when you go in there. But there's like a stash of logs so you can light the fireplace. There's each of the beds has like a little chest of drawers so that you can put some things in it if you want to. It's comfortable but not fancy accommodation.
Ah, my favorite kind. Good enough.
Yeah, and there is by the door, because you're like in the middle of this block. You can probably think of it as like a little bit like a fantasy motel. it's like all of the rooms have the doors onto the stable, and there's 2 floors, but you're on the ground floor, and there's like a window. It is very fantasy motel vibes. Oh, also every bed is provided with facilities under the bed.
Ah, I see.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, and with your
I'm
perception,
calling the floor right now.
yeah, did you roll your perception, Gwen?
She didn't. She
I
asked
am.
if she can.
I haven't, but I will now.
Roll your perception, please.
Oh.
With a 9. Okay. Yeah, out the window, you don't really see very much going on.
Okay. I am go and follow those two to the room.
Okay. Xander and
Is
M.
this all like
Oh.
one floor of a building?
So you're on the ground floor of the main tavern block, which is like the bigger building, and then they go across the stable yard to this other block that is where these rooms are, and that is on the ground floor.
Okay, so the room they bought is on the ground floor.
Yes.
All right.
You also going to turn in?
Yay.
Hell no.
Oh.
Nice.
You know, those bards are popping. Someone shot at us. Didn't mean they shot at me. No use going to bed early. I'm just gonna stay and drink and mingle like a Pringle.
Well, I guess all.
Like a
I guess
Pringle.
all. I guess the people that are here get the beds.
Wow.
Now, floor.
Just optic for the floor, anyways.
Okay. When you're mingling, Xander,
Yes.
is there anything you would like to? Would you like to mingle with purpose or mingle aimlessly?
No, I'm just having a good time.
Aimless.
Also make me a Constitution saving throw. By the way, if you're still boozing it up on all hours.
Oh,
Drunk as a skunk.
Yep. You have the poison condition.
great.
Oh no.
How much money did I lose?
That's actually true. I'll say that you roll me a d4 for how much booze you bought, because I
How
don't
do I
think
do
you
that
would
manually?
remember.
Bottom left of Team Beyond, you have your different die there.
And that's how much gold you will spend on food.
Is there a window in the bedroom?
Yes, there's one window in the bedroom.
Can I have a peek out that?
Yeah.
Peepers.
A peepers?
Peepers into the stable yard.
Little peepers around. Look in the yard. Look at any rooftops. You know. See if it's
Wait a
actually
minute.
linked properly.
Signs point to no, M.
Signs point to no. Yeah.
Oh, I saw it in the thing. So you got a 19 with your perception check, because I can see in the other thing. Yeah, you might need to refresh the permissions again. And then see. But with a 19, I will tell you that as you're all getting ready for bed, Xander is still having a lovely time over in the tavern. You can hear that the partying is still continuing. If any of you are light sleepers, the partying is not going to get that much quieter. So, I hope you're not light sleepers. The only thing of note that happens whilst you are looking out of the window, you see... So this coach that came a little bit earlier that I think it was Gwen that saw it. That's like been put away, sort of thing. And they're tending to the things. The stable hand has changed, like somebody else has come in, and they're now tending to the animals. And you can see that this is now getting to 10, 10:30, maybe even 11 at night. You don't have a watch, so I'm not going to be more precise. 2 guards come to the gate, and
That
they.
work?
No, it didn't.
No.
2 guards come to the gates. They're obviously the yeoman guards, and they sort of head towards the tavern, and then they go into the tavern building.
So some of the city guards have shown up.
Yeah.
When he's a bit of a snorer.
And so they went to where the partying's still happening. That
Yeah,
part of the building.
they went to the tavern proper.
Well, it looks like we might have some friendly guards to talk to. If anyone's still awake, just look around.
Everyone's in
like,
various states of collapse.
curled up in
Or
the
the
corner
other
in their
3 in the
beds.
room already sleeping.
Wait, did you go to the room too?
I'm in the room. I'm not sleeping now.
Oh, okay.
I
You
didn't want to be. I didn't want to be over there.
just brooding in the corner with some ice or
Not
something.
brooding.
Winnie's just curled up in her bed, sort of mostly asleep.
Just
Okay.
waterbending.
Xander as well, by the way. Whilst you're partying, you're mingling, you're pissed as whichever animal you wish to reference as being pissed. Could you make me a perception check? Oh, that
There we
one
go.
works. M. But Xander, make me a perception check, obviously because you're poisoned with disadvantage.
Well, I'm just gonna do it twice.
It's not looking so good. Okay, with a 7. Yeah, no, you don't. I mean, the guards do enter, but you don't notice. Just people with feathers in their hats. That seems normal for where the partying has gone at this stage.
Fancy hats.
And
I'm
there's, like-
going to go to.
Hmm?
You can go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that, probably one of the bards has produced a fancy hat with a feather in it and is now passing it around and everybody's wearing it.
But what I do perceive is that I'm out of drink. I need more.
Yeah, and you spend 3 gold on booze this eve,
Oh my god.
which you will probably
Well,
only find out tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah.
That may have been around for everyone.
There are a couple of city guards we could go have a chat with in the tavern. If you would like to come, Era.
I just like look at you like. Ugh.
No?
No. I'm just
might as well.
sitting in the corner, just making ice, then melting it, then making ice, and melting it, then making.
Well, okay.
Like,
Yeah, I'll go back to the tavern.
I'll stay here and make sure she's okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. We can go.
Not looking at you. Like, I looked at you that one time, and then went back to and just staring at ice while talking. Just doing that.
Are you going to, Roz?
Yeah.
So Roz and Felicite head back over to the tavern. You open the door and you can see immediately the 2 things that stand out the most is the 2 guards are at the bar and they are discussing something. You'll have to do perception to see if you find out with the innkeep. And apart from that, you can see by the fire, the size of the gathering has now increased. There's probably about 15 people there, including Xander. And you can see that they are currently doing a very strange drinking game where somebody's passing around a big hat with a feather in it, and every time the hat reaches you, you have to down a pint. Xander's looking like they're having a whale of a time, but yeah, that's what's currently going on in the other half of the tavern.
I've also
What the-
somehow lost my shirt.
Yeah, just like shirtless.
The
Of
chainmail's
course you
come off.
have.
Xander can't notice, but actually, they just keep. When someone's handed a hat, they actually just hand it to Xander instead of drinking and putting it on their own head.
Yeah, somebody's like got a shoe for a hat because they think that it's the hat with the feather in it.
Yeah.
It's going
Sometimes
very
they hand that to Xander.
All right. So you asked us for perception.
Yes, I would. If you would like
yeah,
to.
have a little listen in on the guards.
Well,
Oh no, Roz is back.
back to form.
So is it
Still.
perception?
Yes, perception for earwigging.
Perceive.
With a 9
Eavesdropping? Earwigging? What on earth?
Wait, I just realized it didn't post your roll.
Yeah.
Damn it, that's weird. What?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there's also.
Let me refresh on both.
That's odd. I don't know why it did that.
Okay.
Okay. So, Felicity.
Well, any.
It was a like
It was an
eight.
8.
Yeah. I saw it on the
Yeah,
other thing, but
it-
then I realized it didn't say.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do a test. Wait.
There we go. Poi fact.
Okay.
So, Felicity, with a 19, what you overhear, the first thing that is with a 19, you get 2 pieces of information. One, they're talking, like they're still speaking common, but they talk with an accent. That's not how most people around here sound. It's first one. And then you overhear them saying, like talking to the innkeep, and you have a party of 5 individuals who are staying here, and you can hear the innkeeper being like, "Oh, yeah, no, they arrived earlier. They're like staying in one of the rooms." Like there's like general inquiry, politely answering, and then the guard continues, "And would you happen to have their names, or?" But we're just checking in. There's been some disturbances on whether or not the newcomers to the city might be involved. And that's what you hear.
Did
in
we-
your little...
We didn't give any names other than Winnie's, right? For
Yeah,
the room?
Yeah.
that's my
That's
name.
right.
The room is under Winifred. That is it.
Yeah, I guess they'll just sort of quietly talk to Roz. Be like, it seems like the guards are looking for us.
We did tell them where we'd be. Of course, I didn't hear them sounding odd. I assume that's odd compared to how they were talking earlier.
Yes, these guards definitely do not sound local.
Oh, these
The
sound
others.
like just like him. They keep
Yes,
going Russian for
yes,
some
they go
reason.
Russian.
Future French is Russian. I
Mm.
see.
It's the secret.
It's the
French
secret to
Russia.
future French. You end up going a little bit Russian.
It's Russian.
Very,
well, you see,
very
one,
well.
one of my parents was from a faraway land where they have a Russian accent, so I kind of switched between the two.
Very well. Do we want to test their bluff?
I definitely think it's worth talking to the guards.
I think so.
God.
Especially.
But, don't tell them who we are. Just just inquire about what may concern them.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
You hear as well, like, because you're having this conversation whilst you're listening on this other conversation. You hear the guard sort of. And have they already gone to bed, or are they in the tavern? Could you point any of them out for
Oh,
us so that we
shit.
can just ask general inquiries? And you can see that the innkeep, like first points over to Xander, being like, I mean, you can try talking to, but I might be difficult. It's very
Oh,
late in
no.
the evening. And they look over and like Xander's like, eh, like shirtless, like dancing with a bunch of people
On a table.
on a table.
On a table.
And then like she looks around the room to see if anyone else is there, and then she sees you two in the doorway, and she's like, "Oh!" And there they are, and the guards turn around.
Let's approach, shall we? Felicity?
Well, I suppose this is the best option now.
I think being near to the bartender is a very smart move here. So begin to approach. Ah! How did your investigations go?
Our investigations. Ah, yes. Yes, our investigations were quite fruitful. May
Very
I
well.
ask
Wait,
your
these
names?
aren't the same guards, is it?
I believe that, I believe that this is all you need to see. And I pull out the writ from, Kilmanog.
Ah, okay. Do you give it to them to inspect?
No,
No,
I do
do
not.
not give it.
I hold it for them to inspect, but I do not provide it to them.
Okay. So like there's two here. They are both humans, or like one of them might be a half elf. They're humans. They're very tall. They're not the same guards that you saw before. You don't need to do perception for that. The taller one, who seems to be in charge.
Do their equipment or gear look like it's been damaged in any way?
Now that right there, that would be what you call a perception, or an investigate. No, yeah, perception, because you're not going to be able to get up and touch, unless they're very
Touch their man.
lenient.
Touch their man.
With a 15, their equipment is a little bit scuffed. The only thing that stands out is that all of the guards, they wear an undertunic, which is normally white and has collars that go up. Like, so they have quite high collars along their necks. But it's not white. It's like a brownie color. It's like, it looks very worn, very old, not like the very prim and proper uniforms that the other people are wearing. And both of them have similarly like discolored shirts, and they're not like high rigid collars. They're like much more normal shirt collars, like quite soft.
Of course.
The one in charge, they look like they're quite like, I won't say dirty. They look like they're somebody who travels a lot, so they just have a general grime about them. It's not like they don't wash. It's just like that's who they are. Like how Aragorn gets described, sort of deal.
Yes.
Like
This all checks out.
Stubble. They
This
have
is what I think it is.
lots of stubble. And he reaches to take the writ off you.
I make sure that it does not get taken.
Okay.
I don't believe I've seen your qualifications yet, sir.
Our qualifications are for all to see. Why do you withhold this writ?
You're not the guard.
Can you tell me why exactly your uniform is a bit off today, perhaps? And I sort of look to the bartender and sort of like gesture at the undercoat.
This is a weird persuasion check, but can you make me a persuasion check, Felicite? As you're trying to gesture to the barkeep in a convincing way.
No.
No.
Oh no! The barkeep like looks at you, just like kind of shrugging and shaking their head. They have no idea what you're like going
That's
for.
fine.
Felicity's just like,
The
Eh?
the one guard upon you pointing out the collars, they kind of look like they look sort of quite quickly down at their compatriot, and they're like, our uniforms, unfortunately we had to deal with some crime yesterday, and our undershirts are still at the wash.
Yesterday, oh. Then
I'm not there though, but
would you?
You
I
can do
don't need to
checks.
insight check this.
I mean,
I know what these two
Then-
are. I know for a fact what they've done.
Then what happened since we saw you?
Well, we was and this is the guard, and like their voice has slipped. Well, we was well, the fellas that you met, they came and told us. They came and got us, yeah, because they had to go and watch a gate.
Oh, that sounds very likely.
Why, you wanna take this outside and discuss this?
Oh, you're going
further?
to leave? Fantastic. No, you can go outside all you like. I'm staying here. We've booked a room, but you can leave unless you're staying here, which you aren't. So leave.
You can like even without like your passive insight is enough that you can hear the cogs turning in this guy's mind, and he's like, "Well, we're
My
not. We
I don't know.
Hmm? Go ahead.
My boy, I do not know who you work for. I much less care at this point. But it's obvious that you're not who you're pretending to be. Your illusion, which was an attempt, was made. But seriously, try again tomorrow.
Okay, so knowing that they have been rumbled, the taller guard looks down to his compatriot and
I'm
nods.
tucking the writ away before anything else.
Oh yeah, no, you can do that. That's fine. Each of them, so one on you, Roz, and one on you, Felicite, are going to try and grapple you to take you out of the tavern. In like, they're arresting you is what they want it to look like. It probably won't look like that, but I'm going to need both of you to either do dex or strength opposed to their strengths.
All right.
As you can either try and dex your way out of it, or you can just strength them.
Rock them.
Because this on Roz. Wow. That was the little guy went for Roz. And then the taller guy goes for you, Felicite. And like you both like dash out of the way. They kind of like sort of big burly like come towards you like, "Hey, we're the guards. We're gonna arrest these people."
We're the gods.
Yeah. And then they come towards you. They try to grab you, and you both just sidestep either side, and they stumble, and they just like flump into the door in kind of a heap. and like one of the helmets comes off.
Gentlemen,
Classic.
your clothes don't fit. Your uniforms are wrong. And you're trying to parade yourself around as fake guards. I announced
Say
that
it
to the bar
everyone to hear.
because you've decided to try to make a scene, and you tried to grab onto me to pull me outside, and I don't want to say that you're stupid, because that would be mean. But you realize I can literally shout your face off of your body with my voice.
Make an intimidation check for me, Ross. With
Jesus.
advantage.
It's not going to work.
I'm intimidated.
Hey, do you think that?
Oh, now I roll good. Okay.
With advantage to see if you get like higher than 16.
Oh, well, okay. Sorry, that was persuasion, was it? Oh no, intimidation. Same
Has
roll,
this
really.
been enough of a ruckus that Xander's
Yeah,
finally noticed?
I was fine with the
Yeah,
first one,
I
and
was
so was
waiting.
the die.
Okay, I will explain what's going on for this time in a second. So with an intimidation, you freaking scare the pants off these two. One of them, like the smaller guy, like yeah, he's there is some signs on the floor that he is properly scared, and they like scrabble to try and pick up the gear that's fallen off them because it doesn't fit, and like they're both trying to open the door to get out.
Gentlemen, don't rush. Don't rush.
They eventually like get it open, and then they both run out into the night. But as this is going on, you can see behind you that has aided in your intimidation. The barkeep has pulled out a heavy crossbow and has been aiming it at them from under the bar. And almost the music has stopped, and like most of the people who are semi-conscious over by Xander are now looking over to the scenes going on. Xander, however, I imagine, is still just dancing on top of the table with his shirt off.
Tankards held to the sky, no doubt.
Dancing to his own music.
Yeah, there's no music. Xander doesn't need music at this point.
Xander thinks he's standing
yeah.
still.
Yeah. And then you see
I'm standing still. The room is spinning.
These two, they bolt out into the night.
Well, you seem to handle that quite well.
I believe we had a little help from a friend.
I
Well,
don't
I'm,
want no
glad it
trouble
didn't have to
in
come
my
to us.
inn. And then she puts the crossbow away.
Understood. Understood. I happily present the writ to the innkeeper. This is for something else, but this is how official myself and my companions, including the hyperventilating gnome lady Winifred. This is how official we are.
She
And
knows.
I wanna just like stumble over, throw both my arms over the back of their shoulders, and be like, "Hey, friends, came to join the pie?"
Oh, absolutely. Well, we had to keep those crashers out, didn't we?
Oh yes.
Sandra's just like, "What?
Don't
What did I
worry.
miss?"
Some people
The
were
party
trying to
can,
bring down the mood.
We took care of the issue for you.
I'm just loving the bartender basically being like, "Hey, yo, none of that in me, Bob."
Ayo,
Indeed.
sure. That's how
Ooh.
this is.
And I will happily take a moment to tip the barkeep a gold for your trouble.
Most appreciated. It'll help pay for the ammunition.
Exactly. Wouldn't want you to run out, now would we? You keep a
That
fine
just makes me
establishment.
think like the bartender intimidate him further by like shooting in it bolt into the door or something.
She's like, if you need to stay here any longer, you'll definitely get a special rate.
Ooh.
And
Well,
also, if
we
you're
certainly-
not busy later,
Oh.
I'm listening.
my room's the third door on the right upstairs.
Well,
What race is the
bring a
bastard, by
bottle
the
and
way?
He's a
Dwarf.
very tall
Certainly.
dwarf.
Very tall dwarf. Okay.
A very tall dwarf
Well,
or a very short person.
No,
Like you,
she
Liz.
is a dwarf. She's just very tall. She's like 5,
Ah.
like 6, 5, 6, 5, 8 kind of thing.
What
But-
kind of beard does she have?
Well, she has very beautiful curly sideburns, and then she has a down to her waist like braided goatee.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
fantastic.
Surely that will tickle those old scales.
Oh my god, how old did Oh god, he's 24. He's just an old soul, I guess.
Well, I'm sure the two of you can figure that out. I'm
Oh,
going
dear.
to go check on the others.
I think that's wise. We'll Xander, you still partying the night away?
If the party's going, I'm staying.
Oh, the music has got up again, and all of your fellow
We both just resumed, like, this is fine.
yeah, and like they're just going at it, hammer and tongs again. I mean, like at this point, probably like everybody has swapped clothes. Half of them aren't wearing like half of their clothes. Like it's just they just lost it.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well then. Yes, let's check on the others, make sure everything's still all right out there. After all, you never know when they've decided to try something. Considering this stunt they tried to pull.
Okay, so you go back
Yep.
out into
And then-
the stable yard. And then
Yes.
back. Do you want to do a perception when you're in the stable yard to see if you can see anything outside?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes.
You know, maybe they have some friends hanging out on the roofs per usual.
Ooh, jeez.
Yay!
With a 25? Yep, this
A
is
natural 20.
and with the list, well, you can see that this is like you can see that sort of the trail rails that the guards made as they plowed through the door, and
Right.
like they're outside, but you can see both of you on the roof opposite, so this roof over here, you can see that there is at least 3 people watching you. They're sitting down, and with a 25, you know what? They have crossbows. You can see that they have crossbows.
Oh, assumed it anyway. It's sensible. Well, I give them a, mock 2-finger salute wave, just to
Give
let
them
them
a
know that
wave,
we
like,
know they're there.
"Hello."
Hi, guys! Leave us the fuck alone tonight!
Already intimidated 2 of them. What's 3 more?
Mm.
Roll me an intimidation on that one, actually.
I'm not actually saying that. I am just
okay.
doing a wave. I don't expect them to even be able to hear me from there.
No, that's what I was like. If you want to
Especially
try it.
flipping them
You
off.
said it's snowing,
I feel
right?
like a wave up, looking at the door, looking directly where they are, and waving at them is
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
okay.
intimidating.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh.
I'll give
You
you a
know-
roll.
I kind of
Mhm.
want to help with that.
Well, fair enough.
Okay.
I would be like, you know, for people who are supposed to be so sneaky, you'd think you'd be less obvious.
Yeah, so you wave.
But yeah, I'm
from-
just gonna like yell at them. I'm not even gonna like directly look at him when I say it. I'm just going to say it out. Like
Okay.
that's how little I care about the.
Yeah. They do not appear to respond from this distance.
Fair. There's a lot of safety, and I don't have my wings yet.
Fly me closer so I can hit them with my sword.
Oh,
What's the
yes.
range on that gun?
I mean, I could probably shoot one if I really wanted to. Yeah.
I mean, they shot at us.
But them shooting at us is a lot more quiet than M shooting at them.
Yeah, we
But
don't
they
want
already shot at us, so.
We also don't want to escalate at bedtime.
No,
I'm
probably
asleep.
not.
I'm not.
Bedtime.
And
Bedtime for some, party time for others. We also don't
Party
want to
time for
escalate during
others.
party time.
That's
The only
true.
thing we want to escalate during
They
party
already tried
time
to crash the
is
party
party
once.
time.
Exactly. Okay. So
Ava's just listening to me going.
But yeah, if they're not gonna mess with us, then I think we'll
When
just head over.
when they
back to
ran
the
out
group.
earlier, did I hear any of like the fact that the party stopped
yeah,
and
you
then
would
the
have heard.
scuffle out?
Yeah, and then you would have heard the clinking and
Okay.
clanking as the guards ran out.
Okay. Still haven't moved out. I'm still just there waiting. Just
Keep
Staring at
listening.
the wall.
having
Alright.
having a time.
So Felicity and Roz come back into the rooms. Do you just want to rest, or what we still got left that you want to do tonight?
Well,
I-
my
as
plan
they-
was
As they come in and go, wow, you two really killed that party, didn't you?
there were
Don't worry, the party's still going on. We took care of the crashers.
yes, a couple of party crashers decided to show up in fancy dress. We think a couple of our green cloaked boys put on some took the armor from the guards that were going to help us. So and they tried to impersonate guards, but Felicity saw through their disguise, and I mean, it wasn't hard to see through their words and actions in there. And we bullied them into leaving.
But
Also,
they
they
do know
tried to
all
grab us, and it was like, I don't know.
The two buffoons.
Yes.
But they do know where we are now, though.
Oh, they knew the whole time.
Oh,
There's some
yes,
staring at
they
us
knew
from
the
out
whole
there.
time. There's still some
Good.
outside.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That was quite the speech you gave them. I was worried for a second
Yeah.
there. I'd have to draw my gun on them.
Oh, I did not want to fight in a nice tavern that we just settled in for the night, and Xander's having such a good time. I just told them to leave us alone tonight. That was the parting. That was the parting message. Also, after telling them I could shout their faces off if I wanted to.
What's the gun? I'm sleeping.
You're like murmuring
So-
in your sleep.
So once we knew,
What's the gun?
It's like-
Oh.
It's like you're taking in the information from outside, but you're still sleeping, so it's like messing with your dreams or
I'm
something.
hearing occasional words, and like I heard gun. I'm like, what's a gun?
Mm,
I mean, guns exist, don't they?
Yeah, guns exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do?
They're just not
Okay.
very common in
I
this
wa-
part of the world.
I thought it was a thing. I couldn't remember the things. I thought Emma's whole thing was that she came from the future because the guns didn't exist here.
No.
Oh no, the gun and the time travel was separate and previously unrelated.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I thought. I thought that was what it came from. Was that because Emma wanted to play a character with a gun, but guns didn't exist here. That's what I thought it was.
No, it was I wanted to play a character with like a fancy gun, and fancy guns
Oh.
didn't exist. That's where it came from.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Whitney's
so
still sleeping.
are you going to partake of a long rest?
Yeah,
And are you doing any
I think that's good.
watches?
Yeah.
I think probably should do a watch, yeah.
Okay. So who wants to take first watch?
Um, who needs to sleep the least?
I think everyone needs to
Raw.
sleep the same,
We
probably.
don't have any elves here, do we?
Do any races besides elves need to sleep less?
I mean, I'm half elf.
Oh, half elf probably does, right?
Well, you all only need to sleep 6 hours anyway, so there's 4 of you. So between 4 of you, you can all do 2-hour watches.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yeah. That's fine.
And I assume that Xander's not going to be doing a watch. And
Oh,
I don't
I,
even...
I assume I assume Xander's gonna pass out in the bar. So.
Yeah.
Xander's gonna be sleeping
Man-
on the table with a hat on their head.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stumble back at one point, just bust through the door, be like, "Hey, I got a cool hat," and then just collapse on the floor.
So
I won this cool hat.
So who wants to do first watch? This will be like midnight-ish.
I'll do first watch, and I think at that point I've got a date.
True.
I just double checked.
I mean,
Yeah, no. Half elves, while they can't be put to sleep, same as elves, like by magic means, they do sleep. Unlike
Yeah.
elves who
okay.
don't.
Okay, so roll me a perception, please, Roz.
Okay, perception.
Perception.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Very bad.
oh fuck.
Very bad at perceive.
With a 6,
Disgrace.
from the window that you're looking out, you're looking out up to the roof where you can see.
Not a 6. It's a natural 1.
No. I know. But what you're looking
Okay.
at, you're looking to the roof that you knew where they all were, and basically you see that there is, like there's 3 figures that are like standing up on the roof there, and you watch them. Like the whole
Yeah,
time.
I guess
You don't pay attention to
you're
anything
you're
else.
just hyper fixated on them.
Then we find out those are dummies. Just fake mannequins or something.
Can you imagine? They're like, quick, put the dummies on the roof.
And
Someone left their
And-
Christmas
Prop up
decorations.
straw mans.
and you're probably the reason why you hyperfixate is because the only thing that is on your mind is whatever the innkeep has planned.
Ooh.
I imagine that would be
Ooh.
a big distraction, yes.
Yes. So, who's taking next watch as Roz wakes up somebody before heading back to the town for a fade to black?
For I see
Oh,
you're
thank
getting
goodness,
a
a
long
fade to
rest somewhere
black.
else.
Not getting a rest initially though.
I think I'm.
I'll go next.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
you saying, Limit? You mean
nothing that really needs to be said.
Roz fades to black, everybody, and then you can roll your perception, Era.
Wow.
14. You're listening. You're like watching and looking around. Like Ross would have pointed out where they were watching from. They're still there.
Oh, yeah.
Like the 3 figures are still there. They're still watching. And you don't really see any. Like nothing happens. It's kind of late at night now. Like it's the small hours, and you don't see anything. All the lights, like in all the buildings, are out by this point, so it's much darker. And even by now, the party's probably died down. So it's probably now that like Xander comes home with the hat and collapses on the floor, which you do definitely observe.
The walk of shame.
Having
That's
left
fancy hat.
all of the armor and clothes probably at this point, like in the inn.
I
I'm
got
just
my pants
imagining
on.
with
I
a
got my
fancy,
dignity.
with a fancy
okay.
hat on his head, and for some reason wearing a shoe on his hand.
Yeah, that's it. And
I
You're
won
gonna
that
be
as
like,
well.
I won 2 hats. Look, I put one on my hand.
who you
Yeah?
doing next watch?
Does
I could do
anyone want to
next
do next?
watch.
You do next watch. Leave the anxiety ridden sleep a bit long.
Let me get the full 6 hours in one spell swoop.
With 16, you can, like, again, they're pointed out to you. They are, the 3 figures standing on top of the roof are still there. They have not moved a muscle. They do not move a muscle the entire time you are watching them. And
They have quite the commitment.
with 16 perception, I'd say, like, at one point at the night, you hear, like, some people go past the wall, like, outside the like the tavern. But apart from that, you don't hear anything in the night. Nothing. Nobody comes into the tavern.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then
We
you wake
just
up
chilling.
Winnie.
Yep, I suppose so.
That was supposed to be a yawn and it didn't come out that way.
Came out like a creaky door.
It was supposed to be just a soft yawn.
just swing around like hand by the holster like if someone's gonna come in the room from that creaky door noise.
Yeah, it's Ross sneaking back in at like the small hours.
Oh, it's just you.
Okay, I'm up. Okay, I'll sit there for a bit. No. Okay.
Oh, has anyone put a blanket over Xander, by the way, or is Xander still just like butt naked lying on the
Fine,
floor?
he's covered
I
in
mean,
fur.
I am a cat. I do have fur.
Fur covers it.
I wouldn't even think about covering him, so you know.
Just walked over me.
Yeah,
we just put him near the fire.
he's just
Like
a
a rug. He
on
literally
yeah,
walked over me.
Yeah, he's just a rug on the floor now.
You can cover him in ice if you want.
Okay. Perception. 15.
With a 15, okay. So you watch because it's the middle of winter. Like the 8-hour rest, you won't wake up into like dawn. Basically, like it's still dark when you wake up, or like when everyone's on their rest. But you do see, as everyone's pointed out, the figures on top of the roof, kind of around like 6-7 in the morning. So like maybe an hour before everyone's gonna wake up. The 3 figures on the top, you see another figure arrive and picks up the 3 figures and takes them off the roof.
Okay. Like, hey, come on, let's go. Or that's what I assume. Not physically picks them up and carries them off the roof.
No. They you see them pick one of the figures up, like in their hands. Then they go and they pick up the next one and hold it in their hands whilst they're holding the other one, and then they go pick up the third one, which they're still holding the other 2 in their hands.
That's big. That's strong.
This is a humanoid-sized person as well.
That's strong.
Yeah, but
Can I? Is Roz back in the room?
Yeah, I assume that Roz has like slept off the fade to black, at this point. Like this is not very long before everybody will wake up anyway, so everyone can complete their long rest. But this is like as
Okay,
everybody's
I'm
completing
gonna
their long rest.
try and bring Roz over to the window. It's like, hey, sorry, the did you see this?
Um.
And just like pointing to the big figure, picking all three of them up and walking away.
Huh.
Well, no, it's not a big figure. It's the same. It's a humanoid size.
I say big. The strong figure.
Also,
Really?
did they pick them up as in, just like they were actual people, or just the mannequins, just picking mannequins
Yeah,
up?
it's like they're picking up
So
mannequins.
okay, so the figure that arrived went behind the first figure, lifted the first figure up, then to the next one, lifted the next figure up, and then to the third one, lifting the last figure up.
Okay. So it's just he's just tucking them under his arms or something?
Yeah. It would
Do
look
the
like
figures
that.
look limp or like rigid, or do they
Oh,
actually
they look
look like
very
they're moving?
rigid when like he's picked them, and once he's got them sideways in their arm, you can see that they are just like pieces of wood because they are flat. They're 2-dimensional.
We were right. They were mannequins.
Huh.
Not
It's like a piece of wood with a crossbow tied to it.
yeah. Well, no, actually, no. Because these ones don't have crossbows on them now that they're picked up. Because you're further away, you couldn't see the crossbows on them, but you knew that they were in the same position.
Oh, they
Those weren't.
The minute
Yeah.
you said they don't move a muscle, like they're not real.
Yeah, but the ones before did have crossbows and were moving.
Yeah, the one in
Yeah, but
like
in the
before the war,
instance of them going into the room, they swapped out for mannequins apparently,
Well, no, they swapped.
well, it was
or sometime during the night. I
Yeah,
guess
they
when
swapped during
Roz
the
was
night when
watching.
somebody failed a perception check.
That makes sense.
Yes, because they
yeah,
didn't want to
yeah.
sit on a freezing roof all night. Like, why would they?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
They're not me.
They got exactly the same effect.
Maybe those cloaks are cloaks of keep warm or something. I don't know.
So keep warm.
And this is
You
why.
need
More like cloaks of bad hiding. Am I right?
Got him.
That was the point. They didn't.
Got 'em.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So I don't know when they changed, but those have just been like wooden doll things on the roof for the whole time. At least while we've been sleeping and keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
Is it
Seems
just
like
the one person picking them up?
They could have
Yeah.
been hired gargoyles. True.
Also, because it's the start of a new day, I would like one member of the party to roll me a d100 for what the weather is going to be like today, or how the weather will change.
Happy to let you, Jade.
And then basically every time we get to a new day, somebody will be asked to do it.
13.
Snowy,
Okay.
snowy.
Okay, Jade. That's a nice low number. So when you also, so you're looking out the window, it was snowing last night a little bit. Now it's like very, very heavy snow, and you can start to see that there's like a cold front moving in, like the snow is starting to blow.
I see it go. Oh, and run out and start dancing in it.
The weather
It's like
has
a kid
got,
on Christmas.
Yeah, the weather has got heavier, colder, and windier.
And I'm just enjoying it.
It's-
I'm dancing in the snow.
It's probably about like minus 5, like maybe even like between -5 and -10 kind of thing. Not like static temperature, but it's cold.
Right.
Nice. This is what it's supposed to be. just start making like snowman and stuff.
You can see that the when you're out in the stable yard, the stable hands have like that like they've closed up the stable and they've lit little. They're like enclosed braziers, so like there's no risk of setting fire to the stable, but they will provide heat to the stable.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
Like,
Breakfast.
I want to enjoy. Come on.
Yeah. Breakfast.
I'll keep my warm. I don't really have I have warm clothes, but probably a bit much in this. But I'll go out and just to relieve a bit of stress. Yeah, go out and hang in the snow a little bit with Vera.
Yeah. Okay. Is everyone just wanting to have breakfast, or are you wanting to do anything in the morning before you head off on the next leg or whatever it is you want to do?
I want a good breakfast.
Yeah, I'll have
Yep.
breakfast after a bit.
Breakfast first,
I'm
yes.
just with like the time I got in the rest to do my little tinkering. I'm just like shifting things from my backpack into this little bag that seems to hold a lot. Weirdly.
It's almost like people leveled up to level 2. Almost. Yes.
Yeah, almost.
Yes, Gwen?
When I after a bit of doing stuff, I realized I'm hungry.
Yeah. So
So then I go and go.
So breakfast is the usual hearty fare. It's like all of your it's like
Bacon,
porridge is there.
breakfast.
You've got nice freshly baked bread. You got sausages. You got eggs. You got bacon. All of those things. And
I help myself to a bunch.
okay.
Everyone knows
Mhm.
how to have a good meal.
Roz also gets extra sausages on his plate.
Ooh.
I could make a pun, but I think I'll refrain.
Yeah. Good choice.
A very nice breakfast.
Yes, indeed.
I make some bacon sandwiches and go back out into the snow with them.
Do you have any baguettes to go with it?
Baguette.
The barkeep looks at
A
you.
baguette?
We don't have any baguettes. We've got bread. But if you're from Malien, the chef makes a mean omelette.
Well, that would also be quite good, I'm sure.
Also, actually, they wouldn't say chef because this is not that kind of establishment. The cook knows how to make an omelette.
Or a cook?
Oh, that real,
Then I'll take one of
difference.
those, please.
That guy that makes food.
Yeah, there's a huge difference when somebody says, "Ah, yes, the chef will prepare you an omelette too." Yeah, I
The
think
chef.
the cook knows how
And
to
then,
make an omelette.
Jimmy Roundback knows how to make an